Morning, Eddie. Hello.
Hi,
Can
mate.
you just, it must be quite a lift for the team having Manu and Courtney back. Can you just explain a little bit about what they'll bring to the side, please?
Well, they're both very experienced players, have won big test matches, so they understand what's needed for games like the one against Wales. Manu brings us a different way to attack in the backs, and Courtney's a great ball carrier and a good line out forward, and also a destructive defender. So they bring that bit of edge to the team.
How much have you missed both of them?
Look, we don't miss players, mate. We don't look at it like that. So I can't answer that question.
Sure. And in terms of the captaincy, what's the reason for giving it back to Courtney after he did the job in the autumn?
Well, Courtney was going to be the captain when Owen was unavailable, so it's just a natural change back to the guy who's going to be captain. You know, he's got good skills around the players. When he speaks, they listen. He leads by example, and we're really pleased with the job that Tom Curry did. He did an outstanding job as a young captain. He's going to be a great leadership prospect in the future.
Okay, thanks, Eddie.
Thank you, Duncan. Beth Fisher, please.
Hi, Eddie. Beth from Wales. Nice to see you again. We know what this fixture means to fans. The players play it down a little bit. But I'm just wondering what this fixture against Wales means to you.
Well, it's one of, again, it's a privilege to be involved in it. You play Wales at Millennium Stadium, and it's probably one of the most hostile grounds to go in. I'd put it in top 3 in the world. And obviously when Wales come to England, and they've done well here previously, it's a hard-fought, it goes to the wire type game. And, as a coach, they're the games you like to be involved in. You just don't want it to go too close to the wire.
Last year we spoke almost exactly the same time, round 3. You told me then it was make or break for Wales and England. Is that the same feeling this year? Well,
I think round 3 always is in a 5-round competition, and particularly this year with only one team having not lost a game, and the assumed closeness of the competition, and it looks like that, doesn't it? It looks very close. If you go into the last 2 games with a 2-1 record, you're going to be a chance to win the trophy. So, both teams understand what's at stake. Both teams will be well prepared, and it's going to be a tough old game.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Julian, please.
Morning, Eddie. What was your thinking in starting with Harry Randall following the game in Italy for a match of this magnitude?
Well, we want to put some pace in the game early. We feel like there'll be some opportunities against Wales early in the game, and Harry each week has been in increasingly better form. He's sharp around the ruck. He gives us a bit of that instinctiveness with his ability to take quick taps and run quickly. And then the converse of that is that we've got Ben Youngs to finish the game, and as we just said with the previous journalist Beth, that these games always tend to go to the wire. It's almost like a narrative that's built into a Wales-England contest. They're going to go down the wire, and it's going to be the last 20. And imagine having a halfback of 115 caps in the best form of his career coming on to manage that last 20 minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Julian. Liam, please.
Hi, Eddie. How are you? You've retained Jack Bernal there on your wing. Can you just explain to me why you have done it, given he had the early knockout out in Rome and didn't play very much? So what's his form like coming into this game, please?
Yeah, he's had good training. We picked him because he was in good form. We want that work rate type winger, which is Jack, and he started the game well against Italy, and unfortunately, because of the circumstances, missed the rest of the game, but he's come back, trained really well, and he'll give us something a bit different. And particularly, he's a very physical winger, and we know the Welsh backs are particularly physical.
Okay, with Manu back in your team, what are you expecting to see from him this week?
Well, he's a gain line accumulator, isn't he? He wins the gain line pretty consistently. He draws defenders in, which creates space for other options, and he does that better than anyone else in the world when he's at full tilt. And we're planning for him to be full tilt on Saturday, mate.
Okay, just with regard to Ben Youngs, I mean, it's an incredible feat, 115 caps. Can you just give a few words on what it means for him to have made that milestone?
Yeah, well, it's a great testament to his resilience, his durability, and his ability to keep improving. You know, to play 115 caps, you have to have a desire to want to keep improving. You know, I was lucky enough to coach George Gregan, who I think played well over 100 caps, and they're both similar in their mindset, different sort of players, but both good team men, play hard for the team, want to keep improving, and know their strengths and know their weaknesses.
Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Liam. Gavin, please.
Hi, Eddie. Just a quick one on the combination. I think we had about 6 or 7 minutes with Smith, Tulangi and Slade together against South Africa. It was pretty effective 7 minutes. Maybe a couple of cameos before that. But what specifically about that combination do you think brings the best out of the three of them, and maybe brings Tulangi in as a try-scoring option as well?
Yeah, well, you've got Marcus, who's got sleight of hand, quick feet, the ability to beat people one-on-one in space. You've got Slady, who's got an educated left foot, a good passer of the ball, and also the ability to make breaks. And then you got, to complement that, you got power with Manu. You know, he's just a little powerhouse, isn't he? He's, you know, and when I say little, he's by far our biggest back, which again gives us something a little bit different. When he's not there, we don't have that big back to play off. Yeah, and it's handy having a big back to play off, because they dent the line and create space for the little guys to play small ball in that bigger space.
And can we expect to see Manu lurking on the wings again, do we think, at some stage?
We'll have to wait and see, mate. You know, make sure you get to your seat early, because it might happen early in the game.
Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks. Martin, please.
You talk, Eddie, there about a working wing, Jack Noel. Wales have decided to leave out an out-and-out pace wing in Lewis Rees-Zammit. Do you feel that that's made, in one respect at least, your job a little bit easier?
No, because I don't think they've left Zammit out because I don't think he's fit, mate. Yeah,
When you say,
well, I don't think he's healthy. You know, if you're a racehorse owner, you wouldn't be putting him out on the track, mate. You'd have him in the stable spelling for a while.
okay, thanks.
Thanks, Martin. And we'll end the live section with Charlie. Thank you.
Hi, Eddie. Just a really quick one on Charlie Ewels, what you've seen from him and what his kind of standing in the group. I think it's going to be his 29th cap.
Yeah, no, good work rate, mate. He's been really working on his defensive part of the game. Been doing, a lot of early morning sessions with the Terminator, Nick Azigwe. So they've been working out together in the mornings before breakfast, working on their defensive skills. And we're pleased with the way both of those young guys are going, and Chesham. And so there's nothing between them, but Charlie's just got a little bit of an edge in experience. He's a very good line-out student, so he helps Mara in that way in running the line-outs.
Yeah, nice to see you, buddy.
Good.
Courtney, first of all, congratulations on your return from concussion and your return as England captain. Maybe just tell us how you feel and how frustrating, I guess, the past few weeks must have been.
I feel really good. Although frustrating, obviously I was really relieved that my head stuff wasn't serious. It's just something I was going to take a bit of time to recover from. So, I'm feeling really good. I've been able to train these last couple of weeks. I'm feeling strong and powerful and I'm ready to go.
In terms of the match that lies ahead, Felipe Faletau back in the back half of the Welsh we've learnt today. Just give me a taste from your vast experience of England-Wales games of what you're hoping might lie in store.
Yeah, I think Tobes and Moriarty coming back in is definitely going to be good for him. It bolsters their pack, gives them that bit more of a physical edge and experience as well. So, I think it'll be a hell of a battle up front.
And the fact that Dan Biggar is the Welsh captain, I can't believe it's the first ever time in 138 matches between the two that the same club, Northampton, has had the captain of both England and Wales. I find that A, fascinating, and B, maybe just a word on Biggs, who you clearly know so well.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's obviously great for the club, and it's great for us to get to play against each other and captain against each other. I'm looking forward to the banter with the coin toss and stuff like that. So, coin toss. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to playing against a good friend.
And just finally, the importance of this match, Eddie's just been telling us, it's effectively win or bust, isn't it? 2-1 from ones. Whoever wins has got a great title chance. Whoever loses, not so good.
Indeed, my friend. Yeah, can see it as a quarter final as such. So, yeah, we're obviously mad up for it, and we're going to fly in.